Some absences cannot be explained. They can only be felt. There are men who build things. Bridges, buildings, companies, empires. They spend their whole lives building, and they are very good at it. But there is something about builders that nobody talks about. They're so busy building the thing in front of them, they never notice what is quietly falling apart behind them. This is a story about a builder. His name is Ethan Cross. And what he built and what he lost are not the same.
At Hillside Cemetery stands Nathan Cross and his daughter, Ava. Rain falls in thin, relentless sheets across a hillside cemetery. Black umbrellas dot the grass like dark flowers. Mourners move slowly toward the gate, speaking softly, heads bowed. One by one, they leave, until only one person remains. Ava Cross stands in front of her mother's grave.
She is 32 years old. Dark coat, dark eyes. The kind of face that has learned to feel things quietly, because nobody was ever around to hear them when they were loud. The headstone reads, Rachel Cross, beloved wife and mother. She loved without conditions. Ava reads that last line. Her jaw tightens, almost imperceptibly. She loved without conditions. Footsteps on wet grass. Ava does not turn around. She already knows the sound of those footsteps. She has been hearing them her entire life, always approaching from behind, always arriving late. Ethan Cross stops a few feet behind her. He's 58 years old, the kind of man photographs make look powerful, but standing here in the rain next to this grave, he looks like something else entirely. He looks like a man who has just realized something terrible, but it is too late. Ethan quietly called his daughter to explain the situation that made him arrive late, but Ava never wants to listen.
Ava?
Don't. I came as soon as I could. You said that at my graduation. You said that when Mom started chemotherapy. You said that when she asked for you. And now you're saying it here. The beginning.
You said that at my graduation. You said it at my 12th birthday. You said it when Mom started chemotherapy. You said it when she called you from the hospital the last time. Her voice does not break. It is too controlled for that. This is not fresh grief. This is grief that has been lived with for so long, it has become something harder. Something with edges. Now you're saying it here. Ethan opens his mouth, and there is nothing left to say to defend himself. And for the first time in 30 years as CEO of a $40 billion company, Ethan Cross cannot find a single word. Ava reaches into her coat, pulls out a manila folder. Raindrops immediately begin to spot the surface. She turns around for the first time. Her eyes are not wet from the rain. They are wet from something older than today. She places the folder gently, almost tenderly, on top of the grave. Ethan asked, "What is that?" Ava replied, "Something I have been building, while you were busy building yours." And she walks away. Ethan stands alone. He picks up the folder with unsteady hands, opens it, Raindrops fall across the pages. His face changes. Not fast, slowly. The way a man's face changes when the ground shifts beneath him. When everything he thought was solid reveals itself to be something else entirely. The documents detail ownership transfers. 47 separate transactions spanning 20 years. The final number circled in red pen. 49% of Nexus Dynamics. Owner, Ava Cross. Ethan looks up from the folder. Ava is gone. He looks at his wife's grave, then at the empty space where his daughter stood, then back at the number. 49%?
The next morning, at Nexus Dynamics boardroom, a meeting was held among the executives. The room was full of lawyers, analysts, board members, all of them looking at the same documents Ethan found at the cemetery. All of them were wearing the same expression: confusion, with an edge of fear. Margaret Cole, the lead board member, sits at the far end. She has the stillness of someone who has survived many crises by simply refusing to panic in front of others. She is the only person in the room who does not look confused. She looks impressed.
The first transaction was 20 years ago. She was 12 years old. A 12-year-old child does not purchase institutional shares in a $40 billion company. She didn't. Someone purchased them on her behalf. Who? Mr. Cross, can you answer that?
I don't know.